Welcome back to JS Town, and another video, another project going on. Well, it's always the same. Well, not really, not the same project. No, I'm talking crap. But what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be working on my E46. It is on its skirts at the moment. But it's not about the mechanicals or anything. There's different videos on that if you want to see. I'm just doing brake lines and crap and not. Today I am gonna be upgrading the halos. Well, not really upgrading, but adding a second lot of halos on top of my projector lights. And I used to have them before, but they went bad, so I took them off, and now I've got just the one set of halos, and I'll show you what it looks like at the moment. So basically, that's what it looks at the moment. Just the two sets, like that. And I used to have middle sections as well, but I took them out, like I say. So, what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be adding on another set of halos, which are the Symphony ones, the magic LEDs, and they do look just like that. These are the halos. These halos are about 70 quid a piece. It depends on your size. Could be 75, could be 60. I think it ranges from 65 to 75. These ones were like 70 quid for me. It's a Sinolyn. I can't even pronounce it. There's a guy who is Sinolyn. I'm sorry, it is one of them. I'll put a link down in the description for these halos that I bought, so you can check them out. So what the crack is that these ones are controlled via magic controller like this. This is what the box looks like. Then you get an app and you just scan that code and you get an app to control these. There's like tons, and I think there's like 200 modes what to do, chase and spinning back and forth and whatnot. I've ordered two kits and I've downsized it to one controller. You can't do that. You don't have to have them on separate controllers, because then you got to change individual controllers separately and blah blah blah, which is crap, no good. This is the way forward for me. And you get one side extra long cable, so it goes from one side onto the other side, and then it does come with like a self-adhesive tape, which I definitely won't be using. I'm more than likely going to be using clear silicone and setting them in or something like that. I will see when I get to it. So what we'll do is first I need to get these headlights out, and to do so I need to put this all on the time lapse. I'm going to put this on the time lapse and then proceed to install the halos, run the cables, attaching them where they have to be attached to. And yeah, so I am putting this on the time lapse like I said, and let's take these headlights out.
Yeah, I take a cold hard look at the world now. Hold my hand out, got a plan now. I'ma help be the change cause I can now. Here I stand now, take my hand now. No pain, no gain, no shame. Work hard, play hard, okay. I think I get it now, don't wanna let them down. I'ma take the ground and speak my mind out loud. Here I go, proud of my notes. Teach them what I wrote, teach them all the hope. Keep them on the road to the dream. All I need is a team, build your own self-esteem. You can do anything, prove everything. Say what you mean and believe in your dream. Find that thing that you love, that you really wanna be. And don't give up till you've given absolutely everything. Yeah.
Give me a chance now to prove that you're something. In your own head, all these thoughts you're confronting. We've all been there when you feel like you're nothing. Shut that shit down, crush those thoughts and just trust me.
So that's the headlights out, and I'll remove one of the covers off, and that's what they look like inside. Two projectors, one's only active, other one's just sitting there for the prettiness. And what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to cut the end here and then feed the wires through, obviously glue them in first. I'm gonna have a look what I've got to glue them on, but I'm thinking about using clear silicone because I'm gonna have to chop these tabs off, just them there, all the way around, so I can seat them onto there. And you can see I'm gonna clean all the old crap off, and they're gonna be sitting literally just around there. So I'm gonna put a thin layer of silicone or any other adhesive, and I'm gonna glue them in. And there's some bits of old wiring that needs to come out. Hopefully I won't have to do much modifications or anything, just straightforward feed the cables through and get them in. So you are all going on to the time lapse again. I'm gonna go find if I've got some clear silicone, which I more than likely don't have. I've got black, I've got white, but no clear silicone. So I'm gonna have to go to the shop, get some clear tube clear silicone, and basically set them in, feed them in, set them in, and go from there. So right, I'm off, and you are going back on the time lapse.
Two, what's in your head now? Sometimes think you're better off dead now. Fuck that, yeah, you heard what I said now. Don't cop out, make a plan instead now. You got this one life here and now, to feel the sun on your skin and to see the clouds. There's nothing out there quite like living. Just in the simple things, watch a kid and you'll get it. It's no heaven, but a damn close second. Can always find someone new who has it much better, but can also find someone that has it much worse. Is the cup that full? Do you have that curse? Turn it all around, put your mind in reverse. When everything hurts, go listen to these words. Your life on this earth has so much worth. You just have to find the right state of mind that works. Yeah.
Give me a chance now to prove that you're something in your own head. All these thoughts you're confronting, we've all been there when you feel like you're nothing. Shut that shit down, crush those thoughts and just trust me. And if our time is ours to waste, to leave behind a better place, then I need nothing more than life with you. Yo, it's hard days and it's hard months. Sometimes I don't know what to say, hits me all at once. My pride is getting in the way and I'm on the run. Scared that things are gonna change, what will I become? No, I can't take it sometimes, that's why I dive into rhymes. That's why we dive into lies, we digging deeper inside. We try to keep up with life, we hide our pain from the light. Do what we can to survive, but no, I won't let it take a hold of me. Find my passion, make it happen, I'm gonna take control of me. Not reacting, taking action, I can feel it pulling me. A whole so deep, my soul will need a passion that comes over me. Yeah, I won't hide from mistakes, cause if I try that's okay. I'm learning life every day, I'm 25 still the same. When I was 9 thought okay, I'll figure it out one day. Get peace of mind, I'll be sane. If our time is ours to waste, to leave behind a better place, then I need nothing more than life with you. if I was the one to stay, would you still spend this time with me? When I go, I want nothing else but you. Yo, they say.
So the headlights, the halos went in, and one thing that did happen is, by a mistake, of getting white sealant, not clear as I wanted to, and it was really too late to return it because I've already freaking opened it up. So I've used white one. You can see a little bit of speckle of white on the round, but it's alright because as long as this stick properly, I'm gonna clean that residue off. Well, not really residue, just what's squeezed out the sides. Tried get them out, so I've taped them up so they sit in the spot because they weren't really like flush to the surface, unfortunately. But never mind, I'm gonna figure that one out. Well, sort that one out. That's not a problem. This all should stick anyways without any issues. Right now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to figure out how to install this controller and everything. I've tested taped all the cabling because 2 of these are going across there and 2 of these are staying in here. So this controller is definitely staying in here. I'm gonna more than likely screw it down there and put this one next to it like that, so then I can cut that off, join it in there, and these cables are gonna go inside there. I'm gonna install a separate relay, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the main power from here, from the main terminal, run it along there, run it inside the box, and then I'm gonna wire it all up. We'll get the ground. Probably I could possibly clean all that up with that thing there and use that, or I can use that. More than likely I'm just gonna use that. I'm just gonna run a cable across here into here, and then that's it. Because I just don't want to be using this thin cables for the side lights. These side light cables is already getting used for 2 halos that sit behind, like them on either side. Or I'm gonna be using this red cable for is to get me basically remote turn on sort of stuff. It gives me the power, and then the main cable will be supplying the ballasts instead of draining everything from the same cable and stuff like that. So I'm making my own harnesses and whatnot. But yeah, this is what it is. This is what I'm gonna be doing. Oh my god, sorry, I'm getting a bit yawny here. I'm getting a bit freezing. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start running cables. Find cable to run from front to here. I should have some decent braided cable somewhere in here. There's tons of cable. So I'm gonna find all the cables, put you back on a time lapse, and I'm gonna create this wiring harness for these lights, these halos, and then basically it's gonna be fucked off putting these back on. And another thing I've noticed that I'm gonna have to trim off. Can you see that white mark there? So that's where it doesn't want to clear, so I'm gonna trim that off around so that halo sits in its place. Yes, it's gonna be covering a bit of a halo, but that doesn't really matter because the both sides are exactly the same, and you'll be just thinking that's how it should be. Well, that's how it is, that's how it's gonna be. Unless I remove them completely out, but then it's gonna look shit, to be fair. But yeah, that's the score. I'm gonna get down to installing that part there. Fuse is gonna be there as well, just in case, for extra protection. Well, it's gotta have a protection, just something happens. So, right peeps, you're all going back on time lapse, and let's get this wiring finished off.
I just listen to the beat, try to restart. I just listen to the beat like it's your heart. So far, I can't seem to let down my own guard. Yeah, I'm defensive for a reason, hiding all my demons, affected by the seasons. Sometimes I just feel like leaving. I'm sick of all these feelings, I'm sick of always dealing. Yo, you say that I've changed, but you've changed. All this pain in my veins is from the things you say. Your state of mind never stays the same. You say you're fine, but you lie to me. Inside, you're dividing me. Yeah, we've got our highs and our lows, and when we're high, we're so close. But when we're low, I don't know. Yeah, don't wanna be someone different. Why can't you just be forgiven? And who I am, that's a given. Yeah,
time is ours to waste, to leave behind a better place. Then I need nothing more than life with you. And if I was the one to stay, would you still spend this time with me? When I go, I want nothing else but you.
It all started with a feeling. It all started with a feeling.
she's loving on me, but I'm loving this weather. Cali got heat, but her body's out of sever. Yo, I got what I need, cold beer, nothing better. I'll keep doing me, margaritas in a blender. Her body's so tender, body so slender. Know that I'm a bender, never say never. I'ma go get her, and I just met her. Baby, there's no pressure, just pleasure, yeah. She got a body like a diamond, it's one of a kind, yeah. 4th of July, yeah. Summertime fine, yeah. Wanna make her mine, yeah. Bikini tan lines, yeah. Shines like a diamond, she 9 out of 9, yeah. I could give a damn what you say, yeah. I'm living my way, cold beers in a bay. I stay out of the shade, I just live for today. Like a kid, I'ma play. Let's get lit, let's get laid, let's get big, let's get paid, yeah.
It all started with a feeling. It all started with a feeling. It all started with a feeling.
Living out in Hollywood, yeah, man, I feel good, yeah. So misunderstood, cause we're young and we're crooked, yeah. Everybody's hooked, yeah, everybody shook, yeah. Do it by the book, no, we do it like we should, yeah. Young and we're free, ain't nobody stopping me. I'ma drink 2 or 3, maybe more, yeah, we'll see. Cause it's just what I need, alcohol and the beach. Got the sand on my feet, and the girls in the heat, yeah. She's so bubbly, she likes country. Said I like money, now she thinks I'm funny. Baby girl, it's sunny, addicted to your honey. You know I'm always running, so baby, are you coming? And I know that I move quickly. So let's go, baby, come with me. I'll grab a bottle and a shot of that whiskey, and we could drink till the sun sets dizzy, yeah. Taking shots at the enemy, I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything. I pop off with the new rock, electronic, blow the sonic roof up. I'm too honest when I take a few shots. They're too toxic, need to take a new song.
And you cannot save me, cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking.
Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots.
You are not as tough as.
So, I do apologize, my camera, my DJI died at the end of it, and just so I died at the very end, lucky, could have been halfway through because I sometimes don't pay attention to my camera. So as you could see in the video, I've run cable from here, all nicely fused, goes from there, across there, then goes inside here, through this nice little empty grommet that it was. So went through there you go, I can show you better now. Went through there, into this main distribution box, ground took from there, into here. Here is my aftermarket relay that I've fitted. You can just put it in there, I'll wrap it in some, I don't know, foam or whatever, so it doesn't, whatever. And then, controller got attached to here, ground went into there, all nice and shaved obviously, so there's good connection. Basically remote for the relay went from the side lights, so when the big side lights come on, the color changing must come on at the same time. And then all nice tensor tape around there, all in there, all cable tied, and it comes out in here for the other pair. So this is all ready. All I have to do is just fasten this box down now, the last box. I will do that once to install the lights, because I still need to sort these out. I think I might chop them short, or I don't know, I'll figure it out when I put the headlights back in. But other than that, everything is looking nice and neat. That's all I can say. So all I have to do now is just to wait till tomorrow now, till these things dry out. Then I'm gonna pick off all that white crap that's alongside there, due to my own fault really. And that's the aftermarket halos should be finished. That's one less job for me to do on this Beamer. And like I say, if you want to see what I'm doing with the rear end, changing brake lines and crap like that, I've got to paint it blue. So you can have a look at another video, but so far this is it. I'm gonna go home, have some food, enjoy my food, whatever, and come back tomorrow and fit these things back in. So yeah, I'll catch us in a second with fitting these back into there, and then we will see what did they look like. Right, I lied a little bit. I'm not going to be showing this how I'm putting my headlights back in, because I want to put this all in one video, and max what I'm making is 25 minutes, so I've got only 2 minutes to show you the final outcome. So that's it is. I'm gonna put this on a tripod, and then I can play with the halos and everything, and show you what it's actually looking like. So basically this is mode number 1. I've dulled everything down so you can actually see what the hell is going on. So I'm just gonna quickly kind of flick through some modes, and just to give us like sort of idea what they will look like. So there's like tons of different, like 200 modes of the headlights, what they do, changing colors and all sorts. Don't know how good you will be able to see it, but it is what it is. So as you can see, there is very varieties, multi-colors, whatnot. See, like that. But yeah, basically I haven't got that much time to show you it all. That's what they look like. So unfortunately I have to end this video. If you want me to show anymore, just let me know. But thanks a lot for watching, peeps. Like and share, subscribe, and obviously I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.